are here for your family. We are here for your business. We'll be here for you when you need us most, because your health coverage is our priority. The Health Plan. Here for you.
What are you working for? Do you want to pursue your athletic potential while earning a degree that will benefit you for a lifetime? Do you want to play at the highest level in your sport? Do you want to be a champion? That's what the proud members of the Mountain East Conference are advancing toward every day. Providing opportunities and pursuing excellence. The Mountain East Conference.
I'm Keith Powell, and I'm in love with helping you get your next car, truck, or SUV. I love saying yes to $2 down. I love saying yes to $200 monthly payments. I love saying yes to up to $2,000 more for your trade. And I love saying yes to You're Approved with my Keith Says Yes credit approval process. All of this plus a lifetime warranty only at Yes Chevrolet in Hurricane.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you?
Moving right along here in Day 2 of the Mountain East Conference Softball Championship, as we now here on this field, Field 1, have Davis and Elkins and Glenville State going at it as the winner will stay alive, and the loser eliminated between these two. Once again, glad you could join us here at Troutville, Virginia on the Botetourt Sports Complex. There you can see Davis and Elkins filtering their way out. And to this point in time, they got themselves here after taking on Charleston earlier. It was around noon earlier today, and Charleston taking care of business, showing off why they're a high-profile program here, picking up the 6-0 win. That propelled Davis and Elkins to this point in time after getting an opening round win. Over on the opposite side, Glenville State took on Concord, and that one really went down to the wire between those two. 1-0 was the win for the Pioneers over the Mountain Lions. Only 4 combined hits in that one. Pioneers making their way out onto the field. That marks Glenville State at 26-19. And action-wise here, 28-24 for the Senators. In the meantime, why don't we take a look at how Davis and Elkins will bring their offense to the table here. Down the list, it's Sharon Morales. She'll be in center field, number 14. Lindsay Allard at first, number 22. Lily Saucedo, shortstop, number 6, designated player. It's going to be Ashlyn Zapak, number 19. Jules Gutierrez playing third base this afternoon, number 24. There's Alyssa Haynes in left, number 7. Following through the rest as they make their way off. And that's how the Senators will align as they are just about ready to step in the box once they break huddle. Waiting to get themselves set here, Glenville State. Caitlin Cassay will stand in the circle. It's the graduate student transferring from Fairmont State to Glenville State. She found herself with a bit of work against Notre Dame College yesterday. came in for 2/3 in the loss, struck out 1. She'll step in with a 5-2 record, 3.47 ERA-wise. Only threw 18 pitches yesterday. First delivery here, and we're underway. Is that one on the outside? That one sneaking into the backstop. Sharon Morales working a 3.29 average as that one stays high. Trying to drop one in there and can. Fired in, and that fouled away. Working a full count here. Still sticking around here full, 3-2. On the way. And there's a free pass over to first. It's been a hot day all day so far here, sitting right around 86 degrees and very, very sunny out there. Expect that to dip quickly when the sun goes down. Lindsay Allard, 368. .10 delivery. Clock's in there for a strike. Speeding up to second, that one swiped. Morales always a speed threat up top, her 53rd stolen base of the season. Next delivery, on a line, over to third, looks the runner back to second, and flips to first. That out in the books here, one away. Lisa Sato in here now. 367 as she comes into play.
That means this computer didn't charge on.
Runner standing over on third.
What just happened? I wasn't really paying attention.
I guess I could just do.
Okay, don't worry about it.
It's Ashlyn Zapek
Okay, it's good now.
with those runners on the corners and one away. High pitch there, went after it. Came up empty. Runner goes for second, and the Senators are flying around the base path early here. It's another stolen base. This one fouled off. It's only the third stolen base of the year for Saucedo. This one popped, heading for foul territory down the left field line, running to chase after it and make the play. But tagging up and heading home, and Davison Elkins jumps in front here in the first, 1-0. Delaney Warnick tried to fire that one to the plate, didn't get there in time. Kept on the inside. It's Jules Gutierrez. .320 as she digs in average-wise. Tried to drop that one in up high. Didn't drop far enough, however. Popped up and heading over, and that'll retire the side, but Davison Elkins able to grab one and jump in front 1-0. Bottom of the first coming up, the Pioneers at bat after this here on MEC TV.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you?
Choosing health coverage for your family, your employees, and your company is one of the most important decisions you can make. The health plan proudly supports our active and healthy communities and has been your most trusted carrier for over 40 years. We are here for your family. We are here for your business. We'll be here for you when you need us most, because your health coverage is our priority. The health plan, here for you.
Sammy Jarvis getting set in the circle for Davison Elkins, the freshman from Sun City, Arizona. Was part of the upset victory over Frostburg State, going 7 strong in that as that one flies foul. 8 hits, 4 runs, all 4 of them earned. 5 strikeouts as well. 137 1/3 innings of work so far this season for Jarvis. 2.85 ERA-wise, now 16-5 after the win yesterday. It's Kylie Goodman, 328. That one swung on, chopped over to short, and flipped to first. Delaney Warnick up next, 317 with 1 away. Decides not to challenge on that. Might have just been a bit behind that one. Now 1-1. On a line that sneaks through. Runner on first, this delivery offered at. Came up empty on the swing. That one popped away into the backstop. Opposite box, there's that one away.
Is it good now?
Yeah, it was just deleted.
It's Emma McLean. 283. Trying to work that runner on first. It's Glenville State already having to operate from behind here in the first inning. Out to right. Brought in on a line, and that's 2 away. Next up here on the outside, Monica Rodello, number 14. .305 as she digs into play. Still that runner on first, swinging back up the middle. Look what I found for Jarvis, flipped onto first, and the side is retired. On to the second, Davis and Elkins leading over Glenville State. 1-0 here on MEC TV. Welcome back here, top of the second. Davis and Elkins back to it again offensively after jumping in front 1-0 in the first. Alyssa Haynes, 247 average-wise, leads off here. Here it comes. Shot back up the middle, just past the outstretched glove, and aboard with a base knock. Allison Quayer coming up next. Checking in 175 average-wise with that runner on first. Swung on, lifted over to right. Had a little bit of air underneath it, but ends up bouncing right over the lip and into right field. Gwenny Westling looking to take advantage here. 143. As we are in the midst of the bottom half of the lineup here. Both runners go. Scooped up and flipped over to first. Had a lot of air under the throw, and that one gets by. Run comes home to score. 2-0 the Senators in front after a bit of a mishap trying to toss over to first. We'll get a great look at it from this angle, but might have just had trouble anticipating where the runner was headed and trying to get in front of it. And it looks like they'll make a pitching change here. Stick around, back after the change. Davis and Elkins leading at 2-0. This is Megan Stump taking over, the freshman for Glenville State. Bit of a lighter workload this season, 40 2/3. She'll check in with a 2.07 ERA, but sitting 1-4 record-wise, does have a save on the ledger. Her last time out, she did appear against Davis and Elkins on April 26th. Just one inning of work in that one, giving up one hit. That's where the one save came from on the ledger. Only took 10 pitches as that one fouled off. One-two, here it comes. That one floating, drops in. Out into left field, that'll bring home one, and they'll halt the other runner at third. So runners on the corners now 3-0. And yet to record an out here in the top half of the second. Card has turned over as Sharon Morales back in after walking the first time around. Drop down, chasing it towards first, and the throw is high again. Another run comes home to score. And all sorts of trouble just trying to get the ball to first. And Morales can really hustle to first, so perhaps maybe feeling that, trying to get it out of the glove quickly and just too high.
Yep, should be 4-0. 4-0. Yeah, okay, sorry, it takes a second for it to switch.
Here's Lindsay Allard swinging away. Can they get to this one, or will it fall? It falls foul down the right field line. Those runners on the corners here, 4-0. Still yet to find an out, has Glenville. Chopped. That one does stay fair. Flipped over to first. That runner takes off for home, sliding in, and she's in safely. Now 5-0. Slightly hesitated there. Cassette wasn't totally sure. You'll see her enter the frame here on the left shortly. Came in rather late, but dove in there. Got that left hand on home plate. Here's Saucedo back up again. She also drew a walk the first time around. One gone here, a runner patiently waiting on second. Swing and a miss on that try there. 1-2 the count. Pulls back, runner takes off for third, slides in there safely. That's Morales in with another stolen base. Morales already checking in with 3 stolen bases in this one, and we're just in the second. When chasing after that, swing and a miss, 2 gone. Zapak lines this up the middle, and another run comes home to score off the RBI single. Now 6-0. Thirty-first RBI of the year for Ashlyn Zapak. Jules Gutierrez back around here. Flew out the first time. In on the hands and dropped down into left for a single. As the hits and the runs just keep coming here in the second. Here's Alyssa Haynes. Singled already. Pulls the bat back. Fired in high. This one lifted and sneaks out of play. Dug back in for the 1-2. Popped again, foul. Don't forget, this is a side that made a run all the way to the championship game a year ago in Davis and Elkins. Looking to do it again, perhaps, maybe in strong performances like this. Definitely can get you there. Two, here it comes. Off the toe, out to left. And thankfully for the Pioneers, the side is retired. The Senators striking for 5 in the second. Bottom half coming up after this here. 6-0, Davis and Elkins.
Tomorrow's innovators, teachers, caregivers, researchers, leaders, and creators all have one thing in common. They started out just like you. At West Liberty University, you are the focus. This is a place where you will gain the skills, knowledge, and confidence to change your life and the world around you. It all starts here, with you. Visit westliberty.edu to start your journey. It's all here at West Liberty University.
Huge half for Davis and Elkins.
And then pointed to the outfield, but 24 for Deanie's at third base, and she was in the game, and no idea what's happening with Glenville, unless she meant the pitcher 24 going in now.
First delivery and swinging away is Shelby McDaniels.
Does Glenville have a pitcher, number 24?
McDaniels retired there, and that's one away. Bit of a hop step there to get a hold of that one.
I would imagine, but I would just wait because it doesn't matter right now, you know what I mean? The pitcher's not hitting.
It's Caitlin Reiser here. Fights that one off. 216. As we reach the 6th spot in the Pioneer lineup. Knocked away.
Caught stealing, Brian.
Might be a bit of the opposite of what we expected in this one. Outside that one goes. Off the end of the bat, out towards right, ranging over, and the play made. Cassette tracking that one in right. Here's McKenna Negley now. She'll check in at 235. This 2-0. Drops in 3-0 now. And on up to first. Next here is Addison Aginica. As Aginica with a runner on first. Big hill to climb here. This one in on the hands, in play over to second, quick flip to first, and the side is retired. 6-0 Davis and Elkins in front, top of the third, coming up here after this break on MEC TV. Pioneers making another pitching change. You'll now see Kylie Burdick checking in, the sophomore out of Cincinnati, number 24. As they fight to keep this where it's at. Hasn't had any work in the circle since the 27th. That was at West Virginia Wesleyan, going 4 innings in that one. Letting up 4 hits and only 1 earned run, coming in with a 2.61 ERA, and that's 51 innings of work this season. 6-1 record-wise. They'd face off against Davis and Elkins on the 26th. 4 innings and a win, giving up 7 hits. Next delivery, on the ground over to short. Quickly flipped to first. 1 away in the top of the 3rd. This one lifted out to left, ranging back, and that falls in front of the fence. Westling on second. So there's Westling standing on second.
Well, that one falls in front of the fence.
Trinity Cassette back up 1 for 1. There's an RBI on the ledger after a single the first time around. That one rifled in there, stays high. This one popped up, staying in the infield, ranging over from third to make the play. That's Goodman. Two down now as the card flips over for Morales. It's not often you get to say that you've stolen 3 bases in 2 innings. She's got the accolade and perhaps looking for more here. Strike on the inside portion. That runner waits on second. Next delivery fired, chopped over toward short. Deep ranging back and tried to throw to third. Went for like an underhand scoop, if you will, and she's safe at first. Being plagued by errors here is Glenville State. That's going to be their 3rd. Trying to hold that in the palm and just flip it underhand style, almost backhanded also, if you will. There goes Morales, and now she's got 4 stolen bases in this one.
There's no guarantee.
Allard waiting. Swung on and fought off. Looks like they'll actually lean towards keeping it at 2 errors, not 3 to this point in time.
Yeah, because that was not a full. And you're not supposed to assume a tag.
Yeah, it was just a stupid.
Yeah, I'm going to change that.
Next delivery coming. Sneaks outside. 2-2 as Allard prepares again. She's looking for her first hit. Count goes full.
Yeah, I'm going to switch it after this.
I'm sure she'll be happy with a walk as well. And handoff to Lily Saucedo waiting on deck. Here it comes. Popped up. Will it sneak out of play? Sure does. Right in front of our viewpoint here. Seen a couple of those so far today. That's what those windows are for. Full count delivery. Lined out to left, and this one is roped. And the play is made. A running grab to save 2, if not more, runs as the side is retired, but Davis and Elkins still leading 6-0. Bottom of the third coming up.
Tomorrow's innovators, teachers, caregivers, researchers, leaders, and creators all have one thing in common. They started out just like you. At West Liberty University, you are the focus. This is a place where you will gain the skills, knowledge, and confidence to change.
Bottom of the third here. This is Hannah Howe checking in. .208 for Howe, as that one fouled away. Been tough sledding for the Pioneers here offensively so far. Lays off as that'll move things to 2-1.
So I know the ball count on there. Is
Yeah.
it pulling it?
Yeah.
Foul the way, so that'll move things to 2-2.
Man, that ball count on field goal was off all day.
Coming set, here it is. We'll count now 3-2. Trying not to lose her here. That one off the backstop. Only one hit to be found so far for this Pioneer side. Don't think they're going to get one here as that's popped up. Play is made. As Quayer ranging over. It's Kylie Goodman again. Jarvis fires. That one stays low. Off the toe of the bat and brought in over at first. Allard slides over and grabs that one. Hot shot just reaching that right hand up. And Delaney Warnick up now. The owner of the lone hit in this one. Just a single the first time around. Maybe looking to double it here, perhaps.
Hey, Chris.
Hey.
In between innings, can you come look at this play? I want your opinion on it.
Yeah. Give me one second.
It's just...
Lifted out towards right, ranging back, and then some. Still going, and that one's out of here. Delaney Warnick launching one out. Maybe that'll be the fire they need to get back into this one. She has her 9th of the season. Plenty of pop off that bat out to right. That carried for quite some time. Emma McLean now. That one pops inside. Actually looks like it might have caught her there. It has, so she'll step up to first. Looking perhaps maybe just to settle down Jarvis here.
The girl backhanded, and then she made a bad throw, but we think the girl.
There is some activity for Davis and Elkins down the right field line. Somebody looks to get loose perhaps, but I would be surprised to see Jarvis exit anytime soon. Just trying to perhaps settle her down a bit. As the only kryptonite to this point in time for her has been Delaney Warnick. 2 hits for the Pioneers, and she owns both. Monica Rodello in now. This one fouled off. This one fired onto the outside. Oop, pops out of the glove, taking off for second. Dug back in for the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. Weekly hit out towards third, and that sneaks through. That'll be another run coming home to score. Now 6-2. As Perdello comes up with an RBI single. Carly Burdick jumps on first over there. Now Shelby McDaniels standing in. Out towards right, and that falls foul. Lefty deals. This popped straight up. Trying to track it, and it pops out of the glove. It fell in fair territory, so McDaniels aboard at first. Not an easy one for Westling to track. Went right up the chute there. Caitlin Reiser back at the plate. As they keep looking to chip away, now getting a bit wild here. This one really turned on its ear. All started with the home run not that long ago from Warnick. Really has fired up the offense. Free pass coming, and now the base is full of Pioneers. McKenna Negley standing back in after drawing a walk the last time. Two 2-0 here. There's a strike. Trying to settle things down before it becomes even worse here and a run gets walked in. Trying just to calm down Jarvis here. Big time couple of pitches coming here. And they've walked in a run. That hook's there on the inside. That's a strike called. So Jenica back up again. On a line out to center field. That should score 2. And back to within 1. That home run really sparking a solid half for the Pioneers. As Ajiniga's got 2 RBIs off the single. Looks like a running change coming to second. That's Madison Yoke hopping out there out of Green River, Wyoming. Very tough spot to be in for Jarvis now. Coming up here shortly. Line, that's into left. Runner takes the turn from third. That one skips in. She slides. We've got a tie game here, 6-6, but gunned out at third. That run does come home to score, but 6-6 we have here heading into the top of the 4th. Glenville State fired up, rightfully so. We're now on the top of the 4th after quite the bottom of the 3rd as the Pioneers finding a way to plate 6 in that half. Tale of two halves here so far. A liner out to left. Just an outstretched glove away from this being a very different ball game. A home run and a huge momentum swing, and here we are tied up. Was once 6-0, now 6-6. This one popped up. Looking to call off. That was the thing they struggled with at Glenville State the last time around, but Reiser makes the play. Ashlyn Zapak strides in. Has a single on the ledger. That one tossed high. Decided to lay off there. 2-1 now. Scoots away. 3-1. Looking to step back in. Chopped foul. Next delivery, off the end, and that scoots into left for a single. It's Jules Gutierrez falling behind 0-1. Tried to drop one in there. Holds off and a strike called. 1-2 with that runner on first. Evened up here, 2-2. Waiting on the opponent for whoever wins this one over on the opposite field in Fairmont State and West Liberty. As this one blasted high out towards left center field, but the play made. Fairmont State leading 1-0 in the top of the fifth. Alyssa Haynes is back. Fouled off. Offered up at the first offering there. Oh, 1, here it is. Tried to drop one down there. Check swing over to third. Flip to first. And the side is retired. Heading to the bottom of the fourth. 6-6 between Davis and Elkins and Glenville State here on MEC TV.
Tomorrow's innovators, teachers, caregivers, researchers, leaders, and creators all have one thing in common. They started out just like you. At West Liberty University, you are the focus. This is a place where you will gain the skills, knowledge, and confidence to change your life and the world around you. It all starts here, with you. Visit westliberty.edu to start your journey. It's all here at West Liberty University.
We find ourselves now in the bottom of the fourth, as the top of the lineup will operate for the Pioneers. Defensive swing there as that one was popped away. Goodman still searching for her first hit in this contest. When chasing after that, 1-2 the count now. That'll move things to 2-2. Looking for a punch out here. Full count. Jarvis yet to strike anyone out in this one. Could this be the first? Fouled away. That'll put one in the books here moving forward. Tough customer at the plate coming up here. Delaney Warnick is 2 for 2, a home run and a single. Got the corners, if you will, if she's looking at, or at least thinking cycle in the back of her mind. Middle to left would be quite the feat. One. Upstairs now 2-1. Another one skips in. This one popped out to center field. Play made, 2 away. And McLean standing back in. This one launched to left, tracking. That'll fall through, off the fence, heading for second. And in with a standing double is McLean. The sun now right overhead of the field here. Might make it tough to see. A couple of hits off the bat now. Trying to shake things up and take the lead. Monica Rodello does have a single. Trying to take the lead with that runner on second. That liner off the bat is caught and the side is retired. 6-6 as we head to the top of the 5th between Davis and Elkins and Glenville State. Stick around here on MEC TV.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
You. It's a small word, but at Fairmont State University, you are the focus of everything we do. Over 80 fields of study, hands-on classroom experiences, teacher mentors who challenge and guide you. Our just right size lets you get involved right away, and gives you a leg up on the competition when you start your career or into graduate school. You may be a small word, but to us, you are a pretty big deal. In fact, you're the biggest deal, because at Fairmont State, it's all about you.
Welcome back here, folks. This one fired in off the glove, trying to stick with it. That throw's not going to get there in time, so just hanging on to it, and aboard with a single to kick things off are the Senators. High strike here. Dropping this one down, trying to manufacture that run. Lead runner up to second. Tiebreaker out there on second as Gwenny Westling watches on. Bottom of the fifth over on the opposite field, 1-1 between West Liberty and Fairmont State. That one fouled off. The winners of both those contests will meet at noon tomorrow. That one tossed high. Weakly popped over towards third and brought in, 2 away. Top of the lineup card for Davis and Elkins, and Sharon Morales back in again. She's been crafty in getting on base, and when she does, stealing a bundle. Sun shining over the field here.
Did you guys bid to host again?
Yep. We never not put a bid in. Yes, we're gonna have MC baseball, regional tennis, and regional softball at the same time.
The second year in a row.
Yeah.
That'll be 1-2 for Morales. Now 2-2 as that one stays high. liner out to left would fall fair. That one gets foul. On a line, out towards center field, trying to make the diving grab. That one sneaks through all the way back to the fence. That will break the tie. Davis and Elkins jumping in front. Heading for third is Morales, and in there with an RBI triple. Her third triple of the season, and a great time for it. Here's Allard waiting. Good chance for her perhaps to bring in another. This one lifted to left, ranging back, running out of room at the fence. And that one's out of here. Lindsay Allard launching her ninth, as Davis and Elkins has jumped back in front by a couple. Solid connection on that swing. Nine to 6 as the Senators jump back in front. Lily Saucedo looks to ride the wave as she stands back in. Next delivery off the hands over towards third. Flip to first, and the side is retired, but striking for three, Davis and Elkins, as they jump back in front 9 to 6, courtesy of the long ball here on MEC TV.
Davis and Elkins College continues leading the way, and we did not slow down, even during the global health crisis. We have secured private donations and grant funding to support our growing, successful, and now accelerated nursing programs. Davis and Elkins nursing graduates have repeatedly posted 100% passing rates on nursing boards and are sought after by health organizations of all sizes, specialties, and locations. They need nurses, and we train the best.
I'm Keith Powell, and I'm in love with helping you get your next car, truck, or SUV. I love saying yes to $2 down. I love saying yes to $200 monthly payments. I love saying yes to up to $2,000 more for your trade. And I love saying yes to your approved with my Keith Says Yes credit approval process. All of this plus a lifetime warranty only at Yes Chevrolet in Hurricane.
The bottom of the fifth leads off as Glenville State behind once again. Striking for three in the top half did the Senators. This one almost fell in there, but able to make it over and grab that for the out. That was Saucedo tracking all the way. Caitlin Reiser standing in. There's a walk on the line score. One fired in, goes tall, so 2-1. Chopped over to third, following it up, flipped to first, was a low throw. Dug out by Allard. Two away here in the bottom of the fifth. There's a strike. Tried to zip that one through, but 1-1 the count. Had to cover that one up. 2-2. That one floating across the plate and the side is retired. 9-6. The lead for Davis and Elkins as we head to the top of inning number 6 here on MEC TV.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
You. It's a small word, but at Fairmont State University, you are the focus of everything we do. Over 80 fields of study, hands-on classroom experiences, teacher mentors who challenge and guide you. Our just right size lets you get involved right away and gives you a leg up on the competition when you start your career or into graduate school. You may be a small word, but to us, you are a pretty big deal. In fact, you're the biggest deal, because at Fairmont State, it's all about you.
Top half of inning number 6 here. Flipped over to first. Gutierrez on first. Working on a 1-4-3 line score. This one fired high.
This third baseman is stressing me out. She runs over the back every time.
2-1 coming. Should push things to 3-1. This one lifted out towards left. Ranging over. 2 gone. It was Warnick tracking that. Alyssa Haynes is ready now. Her first offering. Almost right across Main Street there. Fouled off.
I'm gonna reconcile the pack piles tonight. Okay. I'm gonna redo them. Can you send me the pack piles from your field? Yeah. Thanks, buddy. How are you?
Lifted up. And brought in. Once again, the side is retired. Bottom half of the 6th coming up. Davis and Elkins 9. Glenville State 6 here on MEC TV.
Life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it. It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
It's about unlocking your potential and discovering your purpose.
It's about community and how we can better serve others.
It's about learning and doing.
It's about the journey and the road getting there.
It's about opportunities and the endless possibilities.
It's about finding where you belong, and it is here at Concord University.
It's about you.
Swinging away right out to center field. The diving grab made. Ajinica robbed of a hit there. Morales tracking the full way. It makes a great extension to get a hold of this one. Able to keep the glove underneath that one. Not an easy route to run. One gone here in the bottom of the 6th. This one lifted into foul ground and falls down the right field line. Looks like some action for Davis and Elkins out the warm-up area and right. We'll see if they choose to go that way or work with Jarvis. On the ground, over towards second. Quickly flicked onto first, and that's 2 away. Standing back in, it's Goodman. Pulls back. Inside again. Thought that might have been a strike there, but staying away. 3-0 the count. That'll be a free pass up to first. Still knotted up at 1-1 over on the opposite field. The winners of each of these games, West Liberty and Fairmont State, and the one in front of you here, will meet tomorrow. Left upstairs. Lined out to left. They squeeze the third out in the side. It's retired. Headed to the seventh here. 9-6 Davis and Elkins on MEC TV.
What are you working for? Do you want to pursue your athletic potential while earning a degree that will benefit you for a lifetime? Do you want to play at the highest level in your sport? Do you want to be a champion? That's what the proud members of the Mountain East Conference are advancing toward every day. Providing opportunities and pursuing excellence. The Mountain East Conference.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Out of the break here, the Pioneers look to shake things up in the circle as Holly Brem steps in. Trying to keep this deficit where it's at heading into the bottom half. Don't want to see any more added to it. The fifth-year transfer from Ohio. led the way against Concord. That was earlier today, going 7 full in that one. Only 2 hits. She'll step in with a 14-8 record, 1.42 ERA-wise, and a save as well. Struck out 10 Mountain Lions earlier today and called upon here again. Lobs that across. Thought it was in there. Looks like 3-0 now. There's a strike. (3-1). Thought the free pass was coming, but she'll stick around. Full count, here it comes. Chopped, that is fair, flipped over to first. Empty cut for Westling back in. Closely inside there, so 1-1. Swing and a miss there up top. 1-2 the count now. Fouled away. One-two coming. Fouled off. One-two. Strike three looking. 2 away. Two down here for the Senators. This one fought off as Maddie Lavelle steps in. Lavelle checking in, 182. As look, another diving grab made out there along the line and left. And the side is retired. Glenville State keeping it right where it's at. Their last call perhaps here as they trail 9-6.
What are you working for? Do you want to pursue your athletic potential while earning a degree that will benefit you for a lifetime? Do you want to play at the highest level in your sport? Do you want to be a champion? That's what the proud members of the Mountain East Conference are advancing toward every day. Providing opportunities and pursuing excellence. The Mountain East Conference.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any.
Glenville State looks to stay alive here in the bottom of the 7th, trailing by 3. Emma McLean leads things off. This one lifted out to right. Rather deep, trending back. Catch made on the run, crashing into the fence, almost bringing it down with her. But Cassette grabs that. The fine folks out and right, go check on that fence. Boy, that thing locked in there. Tell you what. Looks like everything all right out there. If you're one for action, this has been a game for you. The long ball, plenty of great catches, a bunch of rallies. What more could you possibly want? Monica Rodello back up. Liner out to short. Reined in, flipped over to first. That's 2 away. Pioneers down to their final out. Shelby McDaniels tries to keep the hopes of Glenville State alive. Caught in the circle, flipped over to first. And Davison Elkins gets the win, 9-6 as they move on to tomorrow's action. And Glenville State has been eliminated. Great look there at them celebrating their victory.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Choosing health coverage for your family, your employees, and your company is one of the most important decisions you can make. The health plan proudly supports our active and healthy communities and has been your most trusted carrier for over 40 years. We are here for your family. We are here for your business. We'll be here for you when you need us most, because your health coverage is our priority. The health plan, here for you.
Davison Elkins has the win, and they move forward. They'll take on the winner of Fairmont State and West Liberty. That hanging into the bottom of the 7th over on the opposite field. Still tied 1-1 between those two. That win will put Davison Elkins now to 29-24. And Glenville State's season will come to an end at 26-20. working the whole way with Sammy Jarvis again were the Senators. 106 pitches in that one, giving up 6 runs, but being able to right the ship after a very bumpy early beginning of this one. That's 6 all coming in one frame in the third, and after that, the defense stepping up behind as Davis and Elkins advancing again, moving forward, thinking about Championship Saturday. They'll have to go through the winner again of Fairmont and West Liberty. That will be on this field tomorrow at noon. And over in the winners bracket, we'll have Notre Dame College and Charleston at noon tomorrow as well. Coverage here on Field 1 is done for Day 2. Hopefully you enjoyed everything. Thanks to everybody on the crew, and make sure you come back and join us again tomorrow for more MEC Championship softball action.